This was my first stopover. The idea here was to catch bait and then move. And there was this couple that was claiming that the whole space belonged to them, so it became a contest rather than just fish and leave. They had like a 10-meter gap between them where there were no roads, and that was the spot that I wanted to catch bait and just leave, but ended up being a conflict. Yep, that is what we're looking for. One is good bait, the other one we have to throw it back. This is... This is bigger than what we're looking for. Again, a lot of people throw way far as if the fish are right here. Ah, here's another one. Just over there. Not too far, not too crazy. Here's another one. That's okay. So in the last video, somebody was asking what size hooks that I use. This is the size of the hook that I use. So if you go into a shop and you say you're looking for live bait hook, either this or slightly smaller than this, you can bring out a tuna with this. So this is what I use. It doesn't keeps my bait alive for longer. So this is what I do. I put an egg sinker. At the end of that, I put a swivel. I don't put too many hooks. It's just watch and comment, and next week when you come, I give you a rod. You didn't watch.
خد يا فاروق ده مصورنا نزلنا على اليوتيوب يا ابن الهبل. انا نزلت على اليوتيوب.
Hi. I was waiting for your comment. Watch, comment, and then when you come, I give you a rod.
لا يا كومنت
Yeah, but
يوتيوب. Okay, يلا.
You finished?
You
You take
this?
I promised you. Huh? I keep my promises. That's yours.
Send my wife
Yeah?
this video in Egypt.
You on video?
Subscribe,
Yeah.
like my wife now.
Thank you. I can bring you one also next week. There's nothing. Nothing that you have to put bait. Wait, I teach you.
ده سمك عم يلعب جوا هنا. ده جايب سمك عم يلعب. ايوه بقول لك جايب سمك. This is my friend Daoud or Joseph.
So I did what I promised. I said if you come this week and you watch my video and subscribe, I give you a rod. There you go. So I gave him that rod. Now I want to see you catching a big one. Queenfish. This is the land of queenfish. Not a monster today, but that was at least better than nothing, because I've been standing here for quite a long time. And ta-da! The plan here was to come and put these big baits and then see what are the monsters that we can catch in a minute. But since morning, it's now about 12. I started roughly about 8. Until now, no bites on the big baits. So I've got them back to the normal size bait. As soon as I did that, caught a queenfish. There's another one. It's only queenfish in this place. Another queenfish. But today they're smaller. I just cast this one just now. This has been in the water for a long time. This one I just cast. And it's being chased already. Ah. Another one. That's a very active one. There's another one. Number 3. I took it too late and then it came loose. It is crazy here. There's a lot of fishing on him. Fortunately, this is the time that everybody would have left, and it's not very hot. Okay, it's too windy now. I have to go, and the fish are not biting. This is still a live bait, but no activity. I mean, it's been close to an hour now, and it's got very, very windy in a very short space of time. So it's time that I should also take a leave. So today I was using this setup. This is a Shimano Nexen 8000 Tiger Solid 270 rod with a casting weight of 100, 202, 250. This is a classical shore fishing rod, and on the rig, sliding egg sinker with a swivel. I didn't clip. I didn't want too many things here, too many shiny things. So I just used one swivel. So this stops the egg sinker. And then about 60 centimeters of line, at the end of which is that little hook. So this is what I use for live bait. In the last video, somebody was asking what size of hooks do I use. So this is that. Okay, made in Japan. It's a 3/0 and it's a hardened hook. These are very, very cheap, and it's a bag of them. And there are others that are slightly smaller. The smaller you can get, the better. I mean, these are hardened. These never open, and they are very sharp. Every time I use this, with the other hooks, after I use them, I cut it off and then I throw it away. I put it in my bin and then I throw. But these ones I can afford to keep because they don't rust and they don't use the sharpness. One way you can test if your hook is sharp is you hold it like that and you put it on your nail and you pull. So this one is making a line. It's still got a grip, so that's a sharp hook. If you put it like that and you pull it and it slides without making any line on here, then you're gonna have to either sharpen it or throw it away, because that means it's gone. So because this, I mean, look at that. So because of that, I keep these hooks. No point in wasting. But I'm gonna have to throw away the line because it's been chewed and chewed. It's peeling off. You don't need to waste your money when you're doing this. I see some people throw these things away. No need to do that. So I took off my hook, I took off my swivel. These are still fine, and I can keep them for next time. I can even put it back in the bag where the other ones are, because it's still sharp and it's not rusting. Ta-da, like that. But this I can't keep because now it's been messed up quite a lot. So this rod that I was using today is not my rod anymore. I gave this to one of my subscribers who came here last week, and he helped me to unhook one of the fish that I caught last week that had swallowed the hook. I used this to keep my live bait alive. I put it in this tank. Inside the tank is that. This is how I take out the bait. The live bait on the second rod is still alive also. That means no activity. This is the rig that I was using on this rod. So I have a 3-way swivel here, and then one is going to a weight, and then again about 60 centimeters going there. This is a very, very bad setup. I was using the same hook, the same trace that this is called a trace, and the only difference was this 3-way swivel and the weight. So twice, I think you'll see on the video, twice I caught a fish and it actually started taking off. And then when I was about to set a hook, I lost the fish. So what I think is happening here is this thing is pulling at the bottom. So for me to set the hook, I have to pull and then pull this from the bottom. If this is stuck at the ground, That means no effect whatsoever on this. That means the fish just goes away. This happened twice to me. And the last time this was hooking at the bottom way too much. And at some point I thought it was going to snap, but I have a 52 LB line, so it held up. And this is 60 LB, so nothing broke. But still, no cage. Amimi is a very nice place. It's open beach, no interference. Police come here to make sure that people are safe, and families come and camp here. I think we should keep it like that. What I mean by this is that let's try and pick up our junk. What I do is I bring one of these, or two, but mostly one. The idea for this is any stuff that I use that I'm gonna throw away, I just put it in here. It doesn't take me time. I don't even have to walk around picking anything. It's everything that I use that I want to dump, I put it in here. The reason for this is if we can keep this place clean, I don't think it's gonna be closed by the government. But if we become unrealistic again and expect somebody else to come and clean after us, then we're gonna lose this place again. The more we keep this place clean, I mean, there's Zaid Military University over there. There are a lot of construction that is going in the back. If we can keep this place clean, I'm pretty sure the government is going to keep it on. So the reason I'm saying this is because I love fishing, and we've lost a number of places here, and there are a couple of other places that are very close to being shut down, because if you go there, they're dirty, like really dirty. Let's try and keep this one open. We have come to the end of the fishing session today. Wasn't a bad day. Although today the plan was to try and see what are the biggest monsters that I can catch. So that was trial number one. Didn't catch any monsters. I just caught I caught 3 queenfish. That's not the monsters that I was looking for. I think we're gonna try other places and see how they are up to and until our boats are ready to go again to deep sea. Well, the plan was that by beginning of November I would have started, but things are taking forever. Taking very, very long. I didn't expect it was going to take this long, but it looks like we're very close. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and until we see you again in the next one, ciao ciao.